Hi, my name is Jasmine Gelsey,
Hi, my name is Maprachima.
and today we will be talking about organ donation and transplant.
Organ donation is the process of surgically removing organs from one person and putting them into another person, and today we're here to talk about if we should be for that or against that.
Well, in my opinion, I believe that people that are ill should receive a second chance in life of receiving organ donation and transplant.
Well, in my opinion, I believe that yes, individuals should receive an organ when needed, but they should also know the consequences that come with that.
So, you think that people that are dying shouldn't receive organs that are in need in order to survive?
No, I'm just saying that there can be many complications when the process is going on, and this can lead to many side effects like blood clots and damage to the tissue.
There are many reasons why people should donate their organs, such as just by donating one organ, it can help save several lives. And researchers also show that relatives that cannot donate organs to their families, strangers can come in and donate, live a healthy lifestyle even though they are missing one organ.
According to ConnectUsFund.org, research shows that people who have had an organ transplant have a higher chance of developing diabetes, and this can be dangerous since it can lead to infections and possibly even death. And also, in some cases, an individual can have the organ in their body for up to several weeks or even months, and then at a random time, the body can just reject the organ, and then this can be fatal.
Doctors have the ability to detect rejection earlier for the patient's health. It can improve the long-term health and increase their survival rate. Furthermore, to add on that note, there are researchers at Stanford that can solve this problem with a new technology of genome sequencing, where you can identify organ rejection by detecting DNA from the transplanted organ. This is basically identified as foreign genetic material that is released into the patient's bloodstream with the patient's immune system that attacks the transplanted organ.
Doctors cannot always monitor the patient's health with an organ transplant. The whole thing about detecting rejection can be very risky, and organ transplantation has evolved, but until the development of this certain type of drugs, allotransplantation, which is a type of tissue from the donor with different DNA, has always ended up to fail. The patient recognizes this as a threat and wants to destroy the invader, resulting in rejection.
Okay, however, according to advancingyourhealth.org, everyone has a chance to decide whatever they want to do to their bodies, such as even donating all your body parts, which is perfect for medical research.
Organ transplantation can be dangerous and risky, since disease may spread to the organs that were transplanted, and if this happens, it becomes harder to remove the organ.
So there are also chances of the person not having diseases into their organs when transplanting it.
Yeah, but there's also chances that diseases can transmit into the organ.
A successful story about organ donation transplant is about a boy named Sean Raymond Stockwell.
I've been there 1,000 times, 1,000 times, and it hurts. I know it hurts. I've been there like a fighter plane, trying to fly my way through a hurricane, and it's hard. I know it's hard. Don't be afraid, you'll make it through. Just 'cause I'll come running to you and hold on when the current pulls you under and your heart beats like your hand, and hold on. It's over and I'll be fighting. Give me your hand, and if it's dark, I'll light the way for you. By your side until the end, and tall again. I'm here, I'll always be here. And if the tide sweeps you out, when it's gone and it's hard to believe, hold on, hold on.
What's going on?
I just got out of the bath. I got 2 x-rays and I got 1 blood draw and 1 IV.
Why are you here?
I'm getting my hair.
It's July 31st
Yeah.
and it's 3:35 in the morning. See, I'll see you with my new heart.
See, I'm my new heart.
Say, I love you, Daddy.
I love you, Daddy.
Say, I love you, Mommy.
I love you, Mommy.
We love you, Sean.
I love you, Mom.
Down on my knees again tonight. I'm hoping this prayer will turn out right. See, there is a boy that needs. I've done all that I can do myself. There is tired. I'm sure you can understand. Each night as he sleeps, she goes in to hold his hand, and she tries not to cry as the tears fill her eyes. Can you hear me? Am I getting through tonight? Can you see him? Can you make him feel alright? Let me take his place somehow. See, he's not just anyone, he's my son. Sometimes late at night I watch him sleep. I dream of the boy he'd like to be. I try to be strong and see him through. But God, who he needs right now is you. Let him grow old, live life without this fear. Him here, he's so tired and he's scared. Let him know that you're there. Can you hear me? Am I getting through tonight? Can you see him? Can you make him feel alright? You can hear me. Let me take his place somehow. See, he's not just anyone, he's my son. Can you hear me? Am I getting through tonight? Can you see him? Can you make him feel alright? You can hear me somehow. See me. Can you see him? Leave him. He's my
Sean's story, he went through many heart surgeries when he was just 6 months. 10 months after, he had pleural effusions, which is when there is an unusual amount of fluid around the lungs. This can cause a heart failure. All the treatments he went through began to fail, so after the doctors decided that getting a new heart was his only option for him. Sean had to wait 2 years, 3 months, and 17 days, and then July 30th, 2008, he received a new heart. He went into a code where his new heart stopped beating. So doctors had to perform CPR. Even after his body rejected his heart 3 times, and then he continued to battle for his life, and luckily he ended up surviving.
There's also a story about a girl named Tracy that had to go through so much just to donate her kidney to her 2-year-old nephew. According to CBC News, Tracy was just a 45-year-old nurse who was going to donate her kidney to her 2-year-old nephew. When they put the new kidney into her nephew's body, her and both her nephews survived. Even though both of them survived, they had many health problems after that. Tracy would have severe abdominal pain, vomiting, nausea, and her 2-year-old nephew had many other health problems, but he ended up getting proper treatment. As for Tracy, she had these problems for the rest of her life. People aren't told properly what the consequences are of donating organs. Doctors and health specialists should inform people about the problems that could occur to them, so not everyone has to live their life the way Tracy did.
In conclusion, I believe that people should donate organs so that lives of innocent people can be saved, and so that they can live their lives just like normal people, and that people can donate their organs and can end up living a healthy life, even though they are missing an organ. There are many technology uses that can help solve the problems of rejection. Therefore, we should donate organs to people that are dying and in need of them.
To conclude, I believe that people shouldn't receive organ donations and transplants since there are many consequences that come with it when doing the surgery and even later on. The person can get diabetes, which can lead to side effects and infections. Also, you never know what can happen later on in life because your body can reject the organ at any time. Therefore, in my opinion, we should all think twice before having an organ transplant or even being a donor.